Yeah, absolutely. But we have to see how much it costs us. We don't know that yet. Curtis got a knock a little bit below, on the lower part of his chin, or above the ankle. We will see what that means. That was what he felt, but he wasn't 100% sure. That Curtis cannot play on tells you that it must be something, because he would have played on with all costs, actually. Diogo looks probably the worst. I didn't see it back, but I heard that the pictures didn't look great as well. So we have to see there. And Darwin, we had to take, we took off, because he said he feels un poco, really a little, but that was obviously today enough to immediately push the brake, and that's what we did. So I took him off. I brought Cody, so that worked out really well. Yeah, that's not great. So we can talk about that part of the game. That's really not good. But we cannot change that anymore. And we can talk about the other part, because probably all the thoughts you might have had in these situations, the players could have had as well, and performance level could have dropped or whatever. But it was the other way around. We played an exceptional game, by far the best game since I'm at Liverpool here at Brentford, by far. Dealing with all the specific situations they create, and being as dominant as you can somehow be calm in the right moments, be direct in the right moments, use their man marking, play against the line, and all these kind of things. So I saw a top game, honestly. The first 10, 15 minutes, I don't know exactly. They had these counter-attacks, and they looked really good. I liked it as well when Toney, Mopai, and they're gone. We had to adapt our protection, obviously, in these moments. Did that, then that was gone. But the set pieces were still there. If you see the stats, we committed 18 fouls, they 4. So something seems not to be right there. And that's it. Very good game in strange circumstances, but we are still really happy with the result.
Jurgen, all 5 of your forwards contributed to goals today. Is that perhaps one of the most pleasing? I know it's a big win. One of the most.
I'm not surprised about that. To be honest, Mo played the first game for weeks, months. I'm not sure. I think could have had a hat trick. Don't know the first one. Lucho kicks the ball against his right foot or whatever, and then the other one, Mo usually finished it off. But the goal he scored was absolutely outstanding. Wow. They all play good. They are good players. We have just to make sure Cody's goal was absolutely outstanding as well. So it's really, that's all cool. But we know you can count as well the games coming up. So it would be helpful if we have a bit more than one for each position. And we have to see how we deal with that now. But it's all fine. We that's the situation. We cannot change that. Cannot remember one day since I'm in where it was like easy, no problems at all, or something like that. So we have problems, probably. We don't know exactly how big they are, but we probably have them. But as long as we have 11 players, we will go for it. And the next one is on Wednesday, and then in the next press conference, to have a press conference before Luton. We don't do that today. So then people will tell me, and the weekend is a final. What do you think about that? And maybe you save that question for somebody else, that I don't get angry, because we cannot think about it. It's just not that. We have to play Luton. They deserve and will get all our attention and respect. And after that, we will see how we can play the next game.
Can I just clarify, sorry, that Curtis Jones is on crutches? Is he on crutches?
Yeah, but it's normal. I didn't speak to him. I don't have time. I more or less get carried around here in the stadium to have interviews and stuff like this. So I don't know how it developed during the second half, because as I'm in half-time, it was all right-ish, but I don't know what happened since then.
Yeah, I can't imagine how tough the last few weeks have been for Conor Bradley, but for him to come back in the side and perform like that, you must be incredibly proud of the young man. I
am over the moon about him. Yes, you are right. Pretty special, very, very special. But it was special before that week, and it's now again pretty special. Played an exceptional game. So we had the situation again with changes. So who do you take off? Is it Robbo, who played the second game in a row pretty much after a long, long break, or is it Conor? Side in the end for Conor. Robbo can maybe manage it with his experience slightly better. Yeah, very impressive, absolutely.
Back.
Just on Caoimhin Kelleher, would there have been a temptation for you to play in either of these two league matches before the final, given that he's going to play in that one, or is that just a positive you have to take out of the situation that was expected?
Ali was ill last week and is injured this week. There's absolutely no other ideas behind. If Ali wouldn't have been ill and wouldn't have been injured now, Ali would have played. So no, we've had already enough games this year to have kind of rhythm. So goalies are a different breed to other people. So they keep that would have been, no, it was not in my plans to play Luton or whatever. Or how I said, we play the game, we play with all focus and all attention and don't think about other things. That might be not the smartest way. It's just the only way I know. But he was outstanding. He was outstanding. So I don't know exactly, to be honest, who is the number one at Ireland, but if they have a better goalie than him, I have to say respect. It's outstanding, and this year we gave him more games than he had previously. It's well deserved because we need him, and we need him with rhythm, and now the situation around Ali shows that makes absolutely sense. We will see how long is Ali out, but Caoimhin is exceptional. Today he was, wow. That was an A+ performance.
Last one here.
Yep. Jurgen, after the game, you shared a really nice moment with Ivan Toney. What did you say to him there?
Ivan. What did I tell him? I was more like smiling at him. He's obviously quite a handful and really tricky. I used a different word, but it's really tricky to play against him. Obviously. Yeah, and I think he's am I right that he's a Liverpool supporter? He's not shy to saying that. Yeah, and I can admit it as well. So, yeah, we spoke a little bit about that, and he wished me good luck for my time after these things here. Was anyway, a lot of people said it. A lot of players said it. It's not necessary, but it's nice anyway. So, but nobody has to worry. I will find something, a place to watch Premier League. So that was a nice conversation. I had with Jan as well. I think as well. It was. That's the strange thing in football. This is probably one of the nicest teams, coaching staff, everything you can face. You play against them, you want to knock them down every 5 seconds because it's just annoying, and it's like really like that because everything is set up to make you really look rubbish. And but around that, it's a great club, and I like everything about it. Just not playing them. So that's it.
Thank you, everyone.